Hello everyone, welcome back. In this video, we are going to learn about the surface area of a right circular cylinder. Now, cylinder, if you look at here, it is, if you take it this, okay, this will be a cylinder. Okay, that means this will be a cylinder. Where if you see, this is a circular area, and when you stack them up, okay, one above the other like this, so we form a 3D figure, okay, and that is a cylinder. Okay, and it is a, as it is kept vertically up, so this is known as right circular cylinder. So these are not right circular cylinders. Okay, now we'll find out the surface area of a right circular cylinder. How to find? Now, if we can take a sheet of paper, okay, now we are taking a sheet of paper here, which is the shape of a rectangle, where the length is taken as L and the breadth is taken as H. Now what will happen when we roll, or when we fold it, and in such a way that the extreme ends of the rectangle, the paper, joins or gets joined to form this shape. Okay, what is happening here? See, we are folding it, and in such a way that these two joins together, this part and this part, this ends joins together, so we form this one. So the end, what is formed is a right circular cylinder. Now this is the curved surface area of the cylinder. Why curved surface area? Because we have only got this part, okay, only the curved part we are getting, so that is why it is known as the curved surface area of the cylinder. Now if you can see, it is formed from this rectangle, so these two areas will be same, equal, so we can say this curved surface area of a cylinder is equal to the area of the rectangular sheet, which is L into B. And here if you see, L into B means here length into height, so here L into H actually. Okay, so H will remain same, H is the height remains the same. If you see, this is the height. Now what about this L? Now if you see, look from here, this L from here to here is also the same from here to here. If you look at here, because we are folding it, okay, so this and this is same L, and it forms, if you look at here, this forms a circular region. This is the circular region, and so if you see, this is same as this one, okay, which is L. Here also it is L. Now as it is forming a circle, this L is equal to the circumference from here to here. If we'll take from here to here, it is the circumference of the circle, and we know the circumference of the circle is twice pi r. That is why this L into this one means L into H. Okay, so L into H means the perimeter of the base, which is L, which is equal to twice pi r. That is why instead of L, what we have written, the perimeter of the base, and which is twice pi r H. So that means curved surface area of a cylinder is this one, 2 pi r H, where r is the radius of the circular region, okay, and H is the height of the cylinder. Now total surface area, when we consider total surface area, we consider the base and the upper part, and you can see these two are circles, circular region. So we are talking about the curved, this was the curved surface area, and we are talking about here the total surface area. So what we have to do, this is twice pi r H, yes, this curved surface area, and this one is a circle, so it is pi r square, and here it is also below is also a circle, so the area of a circle is pi r square. So what we have to do, we are adding along with this twice pi r, which was the curved surface area, these two circles. Twice pi r square plus pi r square is 2 pi r square, and this we are adding it here. So 2 pi r h plus 2 pi r square, if we take r common, we have 2 pi r into r plus h, which is the total surface area of a cylinder. That is 2 pi r into r plus h, where h is the height of the cylinder and r is its radius. Okay, so this way we can find out the total surface area of a cylinder. Total surface area of a cylinder is this one, and curved surface area of a cylinder is this one. When we consider total surface area, the upper part and the lower part, lower base, the base will come. And when we talk about the curved surface area, okay, there we only take this curved surface area, that means this rectangle only the folded part. Okay, then we'll head on to the exercise. Please write the formula of this two, formula for this two, the curved surface area and the total surface area. Okay, thank you. Next we'll head on to the exercise.